welcome back. And I guess from the thumbnail you see that something very strange happened. So before we get into the tour, I want to show you that while I was building, when I put the black roof on, the house turned black. And then when I changed the roof to the blue-gray one, it got even weirder. But I decided to go with it. So let me take you on a tour of this house. This was requested by a subscriber. It is an original build. Srinivas asked me to build a red and black themed home, so that's what I've done, with the exception of the exterior, of course, because of what happened here. But you know what? Sometimes funny things happen in the game and you just kind of have to go with it. And I actually like how it looks on the outside now. After the first original, like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I ended up liking it, so I just went with it and did some nice landscaping on the outside. And then back here, since it is a red and black themed home, I did the cutest little patio here with the red flowers that blow in the wind and the peppermint chairs and the red grill that I got from an architect home. So let's go on in the inside here. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. This is the great room area. I did my best, Srinivas, to make it totally red and black themed, but of course we have to have whites and we have to have other contrasting colors in there. So this is the sitting area here. We have a fireplace, a nice white couch and white coffee table, and then behind it I've put a nice console table with one of those red lamps that we got on that red update for iOS a few years ago. Some paintings on the wall there. We have a bookshelf, and then back here we have a nice eating area, which I've done in white to contrast against that dark red wall and black flooring. And then I've done doors on either side of the bookcase there. And I put a red flower on the table, so I tried to balance the reds throughout the room. And just like in the kitchen, I did the same thing with the reds and the blacks and whites. I did some flowers and a red rug, white bar stools. So when you take a look at the room as a whole, you can sort of see how I tried to balance all 3 of the main colors out throughout the room. We have a good flow of white throughout the room. We have your black bases as in countertops and flooring. And then we have the red walls and just bits of red in decor throughout the room. So coming through this doorway, we have the master bedroom. Just to get the black in and the white, I had to use this bedroom set that we got. So what I did was I put red accent walls on either side of the room. And then I've put red accents as in the flowers and things like that, so that we can carry that through the room and still have your basic black and white room with a little bit of gray in it, if that makes sense. So that's the best I could do for a red and black master bedroom. Now here's something interesting that I did, and I'll show you better on the grid. These are 2 closets butted up together, but I put a doorway here, and so you can walk through from one to the other. And I did that because the second bedroom is actually in this home being used as an office. You'll see in just a second. But I wanted, if you wanted to recreate it for the other bedroom, to have a closet. So this middle room is the family bathroom, if you wanted to make it a family home. It's just a simple black and gray bathroom with some red accents there. And I love that rose gold chalet tub and sink. That's one of my favorites. So over here could be the second bedroom. That's why I called it a 2-bedroom home. I'm just going to move one sim in here. So I made this a black and red office. We have the black computer. We have that Latin painting in the background, that gray and red floor lamp. And I even put those red candy jars in because I personally love to have candy in my office. So I put that in this one. And of course, black flooring in there and the gray walls. Just enough red in that room to make it pop. So out here we have that patio I showed you earlier. I just think it's really cute. I've never used those chairs, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity to do that. So yeah, let's go to the furniture placement here. And this is actually a home that I planned out a little bit. I did not build it room by room, which you kind of saw at the beginning when I had the whole shell of the house built and it turned black on me, which actually ended up being very cool. But this is the furniture placement for the great room here. And for those of you who want to recreate it, you can slow it down or you can take screenshots and build it that way. And of course I'm going to go to the grid here in just a minute so you can see the squares. So that's where I put all of the furniture, and then we have that closet over there on the left, and there's that little bathroom tucked there in the middle. So I like how the closets ended up turning out. And you don't have to put the doorway there if you turn that back room into a bedroom. I did that so that the bedroom would have that big long closet all to itself, because the back room is being used as an office. So that's the grid. Again, you can just take screenshots or slow it down, whatever you'd like to do. But we had the big great room there, we have the bedroom, the bathroom, we have the 2 identical closets, and then we have the office in the back. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed building this. So thank you so much, Srinivas. I appreciate the request. I had done a black and white house years ago. I mean, I can't even remember when it was, but I do remember I enjoyed building it because I love that color scheme. So when you asked me to do this, I was thrilled to do it, and I couldn't wait to get to it on the list. And speaking of the list, you guys are giving me the most awesome requests. Not just the remodels. You're giving me not ideas, but just requests for different kinds of original builds that I would have never built on my own. And that's what I'm enjoying so much about this channel, is the interaction. So I get to make them for you, and you get to enjoy them. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. But realize the list is getting very long, and I appreciate so much your patience. And I will get to every single house on the list, so you can keep them coming, and I'll just keep building. How about that? So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, please give me a like. And if you're new here, please consider looking at all the other videos on my channel. I have a lot of originals, remodels, and some series that I'm working on. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching, and have a wonderful day.